wise man once said, the will to win, the desire to succeed,
what takes guts is to put yourself on the line.
the urge to reach your full potential.
A leader makes the way.
These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. Success Resources is the world's leading events promoter of business, personal development, and wealth creation programs. For over 30 years, we've helped over 10 million people across 30 countries unlock their full potential. From North America to Europe, to Africa, to Asia, to Oceania, we are the key to your personal success. We open the door to the world's best speakers such as Anthony Robbins, Sir Richard Branson, Robert Kiyosaki, and T. Harv Eker, to name a few. Praised by Donald Trump for being the world's best, we have over 500 events a year and access to the greatest thinkers, achievers, and motivators of our time. We guide you to the success that lies in every one of us.
But you will not discover your greatness in your comfort zone.
You have to have confidence in yourself.
We have never really truly reached our destination. There's always another level to strive for. Your best is yet to come. Success Resources, your learning partners.
Hello, everyone. Time flies and we are on Monday again. Yesterday was Father's Day. For all of you fathers out there, well, I was just checking to see whether my mic is working. For all of you fathers out there, I hope you have a wonderful time with your children and family. Okay. Now, last 1 week has seen stock price and crypto price crash after Fed Chairman Jerome Powell announced a 75 basis point hike, which was not in line with expectation. Because just prior to the FOMC meeting, he said that the next 2 price hike would be 50 basis point, and then he adjusted to 75. Wow. Ooh. Well, is this the cause of the crash? So let's discuss. Okay, my name is Richard Tan. I'm very happy to be here. I'm from Success Resources. We are the world leading education provider. Every week on this Monday, we stream live on Facebook and YouTube. We make videos tracking the incredible journey of Bitcoin to 100,000. So if this is a journey you'd like to follow, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the thumbs up button, and forward this to your friends too, right? And also click on the notification bell so whenever we do a video, you are the first to know. Now, I'm very delighted to bring my friend, also our teacher, Dr. Clemen Chiang, to the program. He's a very special place right now, not in his house. You will see in a short while. He's an authority in financial investing and a well-known teacher and coach in the art of wealth creation. Dr. Clemen Chiang is a teacher and coach to many thousands of students all over the world. Welcome, Dr. Clemen.
Hello, Richard. What a happy Father's Day. And today I'm playing the role of a father, fetching my son to a competition, just making sure he does well. And a good, happy Father's Day to all of you fathers out there, fathers to be, grandfathers, as well as fathers to many of your children. Welcome back to a really exciting week. Yes, Richard, we are ready.
Dr. Clemen, I make sure that you are safe and sound and not driving and then trying to Zoom at the same time.
No, I'm not driving. I'm a passenger today.
Okay, good. Okay, Dr. Clemen. Now, Dr. Clemen, after the Fed Chairman Jerome Powell made an announcement of 75-point price hike, which was not in line with the expectation of the market, right? Because in the previous meeting, he indicated that the next 2 price hike will be 50 basis point. And then now he adjusts to 75 points. And he also said that next month could also be a 75-point price hike, you know. So it just kind of slow down everything. But the question here is this action is a cause of the crash, Dow Jones crash, Nasdaq crash, everything crash. How did this impact the market as a whole?
Yes, Awesome question, Richard. That's really to kick off. In fact, we had 3 sets of numbers that we expect all of our viewers to really memorize and get it through their brain system. All right. The first set of numbers is about inflation data. It went all the way from 8.5%, dropped to 8.3%, and right now we are all-time highest historical high 40-year record, 8.6%. Now, because of this first set of numbers, which we call the inflation numbers, in fact, straight away have a direct impact on the interest rate hikes. So previously, Fed Chair Jerome Powell promised the market he's looking at 50 basis points. But I think it caught everybody by surprise that the inflation monster cannot be tamed. In fact, from 8.3 shot up to 8.6, shocked the entire market. So they needed something much more aggressive rather than a 50 basis point. And that's the reason why he hiked all the way to 75 basis points. So today, as it stands right now, Richard, we are sitting at 1.5% FOMC rate. This is unprecedented. In a short span of 3 FOMC meetings, we hit 1.5%. This shows the commitment by the Fed. But there's a problem here, which leads to the third point. And the third point is this. The market expected a much more aggressive stance, or what we call a much more hawkish note, to tame down inflation. As a result, last Thursday and Friday, the market came tumbling down. They don't believe in Fed Chair anymore because the word trust has been broken. And once broken, it's very, very difficult to restore. And the market kind of feel that the Fed is completely mismanaged the inflation crisis at this moment. And that's the reason why everyone is selling off to get back the liquidity back into cash. And that's the reason why we are at this stage, at this moment. So to sum up the 3 points, next month is going to be a very, very important month when we look at the inflation data. There are only possible 3 outcomes. Number one, inflation, if we can have less than 8%, we're going to have a rally next month. Now, that really is a big question mark because we do not know how crazy this monster is right now. Number 2 outcome is inflation goes above 8.6% and shoots to 9%. That will really dive the entire market into an official recession. Right now, the word recession is more a perception rather than a real technical recession. The third scenario will be inflation stays the same, which again is a bad scenario for the market. So we only got 1 out of 3 chances for us to restore confidence back to the market. Yes, back to you, Richard.
Thank you, Dr. Clemen. Dr. Clemen, are you wearing seatbelt?
Hold on, Richard. That's a very good reminder. Yes, I'm adjusting my seatbelt right now. It's kind of going a bit loose.
I'm not the one noticing it. You know, one of our participants say, Clemen, please wear your seatbelt and take care.
Okay.
Yeah, we know that you're rushing to your children's rugby, so we are also, very excited, but we also want to make sure you are safe. Okay. So
Thank you.
question, Dr. Clemen, is let's discuss the crypto market. So this week was easily the crypto's worst of 2022. Prices crash across the board, and every coin sink by double digit over the last 7 days. Now, question to you, Dr. Clemen, is that what is the cause of the crypto market falling?
Yes, Richard, this is a very, very tough answer to reply because I sum it up in one single keyword, and the word is called fraud. And this fraud started off with Terra Dollar and then spin off to Lunar Coin. And right now, the contingent, in fact, has spread over to Celsius, as well as to a Singapore homegrown company known as the Three Arrows. This is a serious problem right now, and because everyone is leveraging off everyone, and the root of the problem, we trace it back to Terra Labs. Unfortunately, the founder of Terra Labs, his name is called Do Kwon, he's also in Singapore. Somehow kind of a link back to Singapore is really ashamed of it right now, because why are these guys, maybe the right word is, are they treating my country as a safe haven to avoid arrest or investigation by regulators worldwide? So, 3 things for us to take away from this current situation. Number 1 is this: algorithmic stablecoin was fraudulent from day 1. Right now, as all the whistleblowers as well as the engineers from Terra Labs came out and actually spell out in clear terms to the investigators that they can never deliver more than 3% return, but Docoin was pushing for 20% return for anyone who bought into Luna as well as the Terra dollar. So this is the first very important point. It was fraudulent from day 1. Number 2, the double fraudulent was the fact that few weeks before the crash, Docoin actually moved billions of dollars out in anticipation, and he even dissolved his company in Korea in anticipation of this collapse. He already knew something bad was about to happen. That is a double fraud on its own. And number 3, I think for all the crypto exchanges that very quickly, without understanding the real root of the problem, they agreed to list Luna Coin, Luna 2.0. They are complicit in this problem. I think this is really, really bad when you have not really get a full answer why Terra Dollar and Luna Coin collapsed in the first place, and you quickly went on to list Luna 2.0 coin. Now, this is really bad. This will never ever happen in the stock market, but it has taken place right now in the Wild Wild West. So because of this, it kind of killed out Celsius, it killed out Three Arrow. There'll be more bloodshed coming up in the next few weeks. Anyone who got their hands washed in blood into Luna and Terra, right now, everybody's exposed naked. And that's the reason why I still hold strongly to the faith that only for Bitcoin that is decentralized, no human being can intervene in it. And that's the reason why it's still holding its fort right now at $20,000. But we're going to dive deeper into Bitcoin. But here's the takeaway. Right now, there's so much mistrust in the crypto. Officially, we have entered into the crypto winter season. But on this note, I say for myself, and I also want to say for Richard and all of us here at the team, we call this program Bitcoin to 100,000, not because we believe in fraud, not because we believe in Ponzi, but because we truly believe in the decentralized blockchain. If you ask me, hey teacher, do you still believe Bitcoin will go to 100,000? I will say to you, 100%, eye to your eye. I believe so, it will hit $100,000 one day. But this is the cleanup moment of the crypto market. There's a severe cleanup, clean out all the back actors, get rid of all this nonsense, and thereby Bitcoin will truly live in what we call a fully decentralized world. So if any one of you feel disappointed, hey teacher, why Bitcoin is not hitting 100,000? There's something that's beyond our control when there's fraud involved. If everything stays the same, ceteris paribus, we will not be facing this current dire situation at this moment. Yes, back to you, Richard.
Thank you, Dr. Clemen. Now, Dr. Clemen, Shark Tank, Kevin already explained that this wipe out of large, so-called large wheel or large digital assets company is actually good for crypto. This is good because many people lose money and then they get out of the market, and it's good for crypto. Now, do you agree or not?
Yes, absolutely, Richard. I completely agree. In every seasonality of the market, we got to flesh out the bad actors. And the bad actors are exactly the names I mentioned just now. One shot, we clean them up. And Kevin O'Leary is looking much more bigger than this picture, current moment. And the picture we are looking at is this. Majority of the players are good players. But unfortunately, crypto is a game of leverage. And the moment any of the exchanges offer a futures or perpetual leverage of 10 all the way to 100 times, many people will get killed, totally get killed. So this is where we are looking at this moment.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Clemen. Now, Dr. Clemen, we all look, the world is looking at El Salvador because they are the first country to legalize and make Bitcoin a legal tender. And the president of El Salvador actually came out with some advice to all the crypto investors right now when all the prices are dropping. I mean, he himself or the country actually bought a couple of thousand Bitcoin, and when the price down, he should be disappointed and he should be upset. But instead, he is giving us some advice. Okay, so my question to you is, his advice is, we should be taking a break. Don't look at the chart for now, and and life go on. So do you agree with him or not? That this is how we should behave right now?
Yes, absolutely, Richard. I've been saying about the market, it is as it is. We can't change any more than currently what we are witnessing. And that's the reason why, if we go back to the idea of Bitcoin, PS, I love you. What is P and what is S? Right now is the time to look at S, which is the store of value. And if you keep looking at it as a store of value, then you look at it with a longer horizon. Michael Saylor said it best. If you are not looking at Bitcoin with a 4-year horizon, then you are not a real investor. Some of them even stretch it out to 10-year time frame. But if you still kind of feel very anxious every day looking at the daily candle, weekly candles, or the monthly candles, then you feel very depressed. So my encouragement to all of us at this moment is this. There will be 2 groups among us today. The first group, those who bought below the current price. I think you are just feeling extremely greedy. So much profits have been lost. Your profits keep dwindling down. And the second group, those who bought above the current price, you're looking at a pile of Red Sea. You're obviously in a paper rate situation. For both scenarios, you got to hold your fort. And that's the reason why I call this is the moment of baptism of fire. Are you truly convinced with the full conviction and the commitment to stay true in the belief of a fully decentralized coin? Very soon, the real faithful ones will be the one hodl all the way through. But those who are weak in faith will give up. And that is the natural law of nature. Back to you, Richard.
Thank you, Dr. Clemen. Now, in the crypto segment and industry, there are many villains and heroes. We all know that in Bitcoin, right, our hero is Michael Saylor, which is like an evangelist of Bitcoin. Now, the other hero, which is the founder of Binance, CZ, right? CZ, I mean, he defied everything. He defied the market. He defied government to do what he believed in. And now he's stationed in Dubai, and he's one of the richest men in China right now. So my question to you is this, Dr. Clemen, while everybody is dumping in fear, right? Dumping their crypto in fear, dumping their Bitcoin in fear, what is CZ and Michael Saylor doing right now in this market situation?
Wow, these 2 are really our superheroes. They are the leader giving us the light at the end of the tunnel. Now, Michael Saylor recently just completed an interview with Bloomberg, with the anchor Emily. And he said this is the moment in time he's looking at buying into Bitcoin, despite the fact that he has a margin call on his $200 million loan to Silvergate. And that's how convinced he is. For CZ, guess what? He just bought 100,000 more Bitcoins, hitting a total collection of more than 300,000 Bitcoins in his Binance wallet. That's how convinced they are. Now, I'm not asking all of you to do the same, because your threshold for pain will be very different from them, because they are very deep into the business. They are very deep in terms of the knowledge and conviction. And this is a time, I think, Richard, it's good that we also kind of give all of our viewers a fair gauge of themselves. Many of them start to crack. I have people coming to me, hey, teacher, I'm cracking. I cannot handle the pressure anymore. And my encouragement to you is always like this. Do you really urgently need the cash today? If you need the cash today to do a heart transplant, liver transplant, life and death situation, then of course, you feel very pressured to sell off to raise the money. But if you're selling off just to address your fear, and you have all kinds of Scorpius monsters ideas going through your mind about how bad this whole situation is, then you're just addressing your fear, just selling off to put back into cash. But if you are looking at folks like Michael Saylor and CZ, they are not even talking about holding or selling. They are buying. Of course, they have the cash to buy, but your circumstances will be different because they understand the game. And I want to give the final gift takeaway, what they are looking at, why they have the conviction to buy. Because in the technical chart of Bitcoin, we are truly looking at the weekly simple moving average line. And the weekly simple moving average line right now, it shows that historically when Bitcoin kind of touch and drop below, it will always bounce up. And that price is around $20,000 today. And that's the reason why they are telling the world they are buying more Bitcoin right now.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Clemen, I got two more questions for you and I'll let you go to see the rugby match, okay? Now, first of all, this question got to do with sports, Bitcoin ETF, because all of us are waiting for the approval of spot Bitcoin BTF, which all analysts believe, will catapult Bitcoin price beyond 100,000 mark. Now, do you have any update on this?
Oh yes, Richard, the upcoming deadline is actually the 6th of July. This is a very, very important deadline. And, looks like the word on the ground is the commissioner, Hester, which is known as the crypto mummy, is pushing for it. Grayscale, which is the largest GBTC, not a ETF, but applying to convert into a Bitcoin spot ETF, is also fighting for it. So 6th of July is the really, really important date that all of us are monitoring. We're keeping our eyes on it. But then there's a caveat to this 6th of July, because 4th of July, Independence Day, typically during the Independence Day, there will be a massive sell-off. So there are two camps right now in the marketplace. One camp wants to sell off on the Independence Day, which is the 4th of July. The other camp is holding on, waiting for 6th of July approval of the Bitcoin spot ETF. Now, where should you stand? You should not stand at what you're looking at right now in 2022. I'm already looking at the 4th Bitcoin halving event, 5th Bitcoin halving event, all the way to 6th Bitcoin halving event, all the way to 2032. That is the real number that we should be looking at, which is exactly 10 years from now. And by then, at 2032, when we look back to what we've gone through today, and by the way, our videos will be lifetime forever on YouTube, you can take a stock check. What we are saying today, is it good for you or not? Back to you, Richard.
Thank you, Dr. Clemen. Last question for you. Dr. Clemen, I read this article that says that right now, it is a total gift for everybody to buy their future. It is the market right now is a gift for you to buy your future. So is it the right time to buy? What do you think of this statement, Dr. Clemen?
In the normal circumstances of things, I would say it in a different manner. Typically, we'll enter to buy on the first day of the Bitcoin halving event. That's historically proven. No one has ever broken this record before. So if you go back to each of the past 3 Bitcoin halving event and you bought on the first day, you have made money easily, all right? Even those who bought on the 3rd halving event, we are buying an average price of about 8,000. Today is more than 100% profit return, all right? So the problem is this: are you patient enough to wait until the 4th halving event on the first day? All right, that will be in the year 2024, somewhere around the month of March, between now to then. If you say, okay, I don't wait that far along, I think I sinned enough and I have fulfilled 3 important conditions. Number 1 is the threshold of pain. If you are the type that say, hey, teacher, I got a very high threshold for pain. I don't care, I buy in today at 20,000. If it drops to 10,000, I got no problem at all. If it drops from 10,000 to 5,000, I got no problem at all. If you are the type, you say, yes, I got high threshold of pain, this is the best time for you to buy. Number 2, if you say that, hey, I got spare cash sitting around, I got no urgent need of the cash from now until 2024, no problem. In any case, the banks are not paying me a high interest. I want to come in and support the industry. I want to support the ecosystem now. This is another second criteria. The third and most important criteria is this. how do you view the world 4 years, 5 years from now? Do you see doing the same thing day in, day out? Do you see whatever money you invested into whatever instruments day in, day out is still giving you not that breakthrough? Then you will definitely call today the best gift of your life, because this is an unprecedented lowest point of Bitcoin on the weekly SMA chart. And I want to encourage all of you, go and click on the weekly SMA chart and you see it's just deep below only. 2 days or maximum 3 days of the candle, boom, it will start to bounce. So to some, it's half empty, to others, it's half full. Whether you treat it as a gift or a curse, the decision is yours. Back to you, Richard.
Thank you, Dr. Clemen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do our best to research facts and data from the market and present to you. With the facts and data, you can make informed decisions for your financial future. We remain bullish even right now at this price. Secret to success is wake up early, work hard, and own Bitcoin. And wish everybody a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. Thank you, Dr. Clemen, and thank you, everybody.
We believe that investing in our education
has the highest leverage and is the greatest equalizer.
We believe that time spent among trees is never wasted.
He who plants trees loves others beside himself.
We believe that a small group of committed citizens
can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has.
Regardless of background, everyone can have the same opportunities in education.
We believe that together, everyone achieves more.
We believe that real leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders.
We believe that we can learn from our competitors.
We believe that women work harder, do better, and are more committed.
We believe Earth is where we all meet,
where we all have a mutual interest. It is the one thing all of us share.
We believe that trees and forests are the lungs of our land,
purifying the air and giving fresh strength to all people.
We believe that happiness is the key to success.
If you love what you're doing, you're already successful.
We believe that Earth is a wonderful place and worth fighting for.
We have a duty to protect it.
We believe in doing what is right, not what is easy.
We believe in anything that is worth doing, we do it with passion and excellence.
Yeah!
We believe that when the market is tough, we can be tougher.
We believe the best product should win, not the best sales pitch.
We believe the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago.
The second best time is now.
We believe that winners are winners because they don't quit.
We believe in making decisions and owning our results.
We believe in innovation to continually provide value to all around us.
We believe that if dreaming is free, then we should dream big.
We believe that if we have knowledge, it's our duty to pass it down.
We believe that learning never ends, and once you stop learning,
you start dying.
We believe that someone sitting in the shade today
because someone planted a tree long time ago.
We believe that one person
or one great idea can change the world.
That's why we believe in helping you grow and succeed.
And with your help, we can change lives globally.
One tree at a time.
We believe.
We believe.
We believe. We believe.
One tree at a time. Thank you for your belief in us.